You ever take a macro shot and think, wow, this would be amazing if only 98% of it wasn't blurry? Today, we're fixing that with focus stacking, because if your subject looks like it's trapped in a foggy dream sequence,
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
Houston, we have a problem. I'll walk you through downloading and using Helicon Focus step by step. So by the end of this video, your photos will be sharper than my grandma's wit. First things first, downloading Helicon Focus. Head to their website, the link is in the description. Click download, and just like that, you're on your way to becoming a focus stacking wizard. Or at least a slightly less frustrated photographer. The installation process is pretty straightforward, no secret handshakes or techie nonsense. Just hit next like you do when ignoring those terms and conditions. I know you do. Once installed, open it up and you'll be greeted by the interface. It's not the flashiest software, but hey, it gets the job done. Kind of like a reliable old truck that's ugly. It never breaks down. All faithful. All right, time for the fun part, importing our focus stack. If you do not want to export each of your bracketed photos from your editing suite, see if it offers an option to edit the photos directly from the application, like it does in Capture One. Just be aware you might need an additional plugin for this option.
The link is in the description below.
Once you have your shots, just drag them in. Helicon Focus will do its magic by blending them together so your photo actually looks intentional instead of a blurry mess. I usually stick with method B. I like to think of it as the Goldilocks option. You know, not too aggressive, not too soft, just right. I like to tweak the radius and smoothing to blend everything naturally, but if you push it too far, it starts to look like an AI-generated nightmare, so keep it subtle. With the blend, go ahead and hit save, because nothing is worse than doing all this work and then accidentally closing the program. Ask me how I know. From here, you can fine-tune in Photoshop. Boost the contrast, sharpen the edges, maybe add a little bit of drama. Since I don't apply a lot of adjustments in Capture One to preserve detail, Photoshop is where things start to get serious. And that's it. Hopefully your subject is now looking crisp, detailed, and not like a blurry Bigfoot sighting. If this helped, give it a like. If you still have questions, drop them in the comments and I'll pretend to have all the answers. If you want to see this technique in action, my next video actually features a very sad, very wrinkled hot pepper. Trust me, it's going to be worth watching. Subscribe and I'll see you there.